Hi, and welcome to the Word of the Week. This week's word is acceptance. Now, the message of the month here at the Martial Arts and Wellness Studio has been defining our mission, and I've been spending the past couple of weeks sharing my mission for myself and for my business here at the center. And this is a process for me to make everyone clear and understand what I'm trying to do, and get everybody on the same page, and to help people to see where they fit in with my grander vision, and hopefully also for people who aren't involved here, maybe one, you want to become involved here, and the other thing is that maybe these ideas will resonate with you and will help you in defining your mission and fulfilling your mission in your own life. Now, as we think about the word acceptance, acceptance is such a huge part of what we do here. You see, every student that comes in, we want to accept them, and by acceptance, I mean to really take them for who they are at this moment, and also with a little bit of seeing beyond the veil, seeing beyond just the facade of what people do, or specifically the physical appearances and the conditions and things like that. We want to see people for who they are, not what they are. And this is such an important part because societally we are so predisposed to being judgmental. Right? We make judgments, we pass judgments, we have prejudices. So we try very hard to just accept everyone for who they are, where they are right now at this moment, and help them along their journey to becoming the person that they wish to be. You see, because we don't have the power to change anyone. I don't have that power. All I can do is I can share my insights, I can share my knowledge, I can share my past experiences, I can share what's worked for me and what's worked for others, and it's up to the individual to see if that works for them in order to get them to the point they want to be. Now, here's one of the real important points about this, is that in order to get to where you want to be, you got to figure out where you are right now, and that's acceptance of yourself. You have to accept yourself. You have to acknowledge as real, as true, where you are right now. See, a lot of us live in denial. We have to accept, these are my circumstances, this is my body, this is who I am, this is my personality, these are my relationships. All of these things you have to learn to accept, to not filter them, to not create an image of what you think they should be or what you would like them to be, but what they are right now. And when you can accept who you are and what you are at this moment, then you can make the decisions as to whether you want to make changes or whether you're happy with who you are. Right? Because accepting doesn't mean that you necessarily have to like it. Right? You accept it, you acknowledge that this is the fact, and then you have to make a decision. Is this the reality that I want to continue living? So you can't change who you are right now. You can't change your situation right now, because that is the net result of everything that has gone on before. All your choices, all your actions make you who you are right now. You can only change who you will become if you choose to make that decision, but you have to first accept who you are and where you are at this moment. So we have to learn to accept ourselves. We have to learn to accept others. We have to learn to accept our situations. Right? It is what it is. Right? We can't change what it is right now. We can only change how we respond to it. And if we want to change how it continues to be, then that's where we need to take some actions. So remember, for acceptance, it's understanding, it's acknowledging this is what it is, but it's not giving up and saying this is how it always will be. You have the power to change, but you only have the power to change going forward. And the other part of acceptance, the receiving portion. I have to always remind myself that you have to also receive. Right? I'm a giving person, and sometimes I have a hard time accepting help, accepting things from people. So we have to be open and receptive to other people's gifts, and that's one of the things that's helped me out so much in my own personal development and my business development, was my ability to let go, and I don't always do this, I'm not always great at this, and I'll admit that readily, to let go a little bit and to accept help from others. So we can accept help from others, we can accept their gifts, we can accept their talents when they are willing to give those to you freely. And as a teacher, it's very important for people to understand that you have to accept the criticism, you have to accept the corrections, you have to accept the direction that we give as a teacher. Right? If you don't want to hear about the things that you can do to improve your performance, whether it's your performance in the classroom or if it's your performance in the real world, then if you're not open or receptive to that, then it's very hard for you to make that progress. So acceptance is such a important word. So think about, how can you accept yourself? How can you accept others? How can you accept your situations better? And then how can you accept the generosity and the information that is being presented to you through every person that you meet, because every person that you meet has something to share with you. But you can't receive that if you're not willing to accept that that person may have something that is of worth to you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this week's lesson, and I hope to see you next week.